Hello, hello, loves. Happy December. Hope you're all starting the month with a bang. This live stream is gonna get you started with a bang. We're gonna talk about the three marketing mistakes that you may be making, that are attracting non-committal clients, and how to attract committed, painful energy in your DMs. What are the things that need to shift in your message in order to really repel people who were always going to be a no, and really just attract the people, get them off the fence so that they feel really committed to being a yes. So they get into your DMs, they're already a yes, they want to book a call, they're ready to apply. What are you doing in your marketing that is attracting people who are the opposite, who are like, for the last 3 months they have been in your DMs, and they just keep thinking about it, and they keep thinking about it, and they keep give me a one in the comments if you have those clients or those people in your DMs who are like, I've been thinking about it for 2 years and I'm just feeling into it, I need a sign. Right, we're gonna clean all of that up. So before we begin, how's everyone doing today? Give me in the comments, how are you feeling? In one word, how are you feeling today? I'm gonna tell you how I'm feeling today. It's gonna be one of the mistakes that I'm gonna talk about it in one of the mistakes that I'm gonna share in a minute. But I'm feeling so proud of myself for being here. I'm feeling so damn proud of myself because there are still so many reasons why my brain was like, you don't have to do this live stream. You don't have to do. It's okay. And I really did the work that I teach my clients, and I feel so happy, connected, and purposeful in this moment. And so I'm feeling just so good that I get to show up for all of you, and that I get to show up for me, and that I get to share space with you today. And this is already such a beautiful win. And also, I'm celebrating that I got featured at entrepreneur.com today next to Donald Miller. Holy shit. Donald Miller is one of the messaging experts in the world. And three people were featured in the article. It was Donald Miller, then it was me, and I can't remember somebody else. I was like, holy shit. Featured at entrepreneur.com. So I'm feeling very excited. All things, all the feelings. You're feeling optimistic. Oh, I love that feeling. Oh, you can hear? Okay, hold on. Let me fix. Can you hear me, guys? On Facebook, can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Because if not, I'm gonna change my microphone. Stream. Let's see. Can you guys hear me? All right, we have. Okay, you can hear me. Good. Okay. So let's get started. Here's what I want to tell you. You are posting content. You are doing the damn thing. You are showing up. I want to give you these three mistakes that you might be making subconsciously so that you shift what you're doing in your marketing, okay? Because let's be honest, it takes time, it takes energy, it takes investment to create content, to put yourself out there, to show up in a certain energy. And let's just make sure that that's really effective, so you don't waste your time doing things that sound good, are quotable, are Instagrammable, but are not the vibe. So I attract clients who pay in full all of the time. And I want to tell you this. Just because people are saying the economic climate is whatever, doesn't mean that people here right now are not ready to pay in full. I've had more clients paying in full in the last 2 weeks than I think I had all year. More people are paying in full. Yes, they're like, oh my God, I'm doing this, and they're having thoughts about it, but they are willing to be committed. So I want to open you up into the paradigm where not only people are wanting to pay a premium price, but they also want to pay in full. I am not a unicorn. I have clients in my containers that are, not at the multi-million-dollar level the way that I am, but they are attracting clients. They're at 100K. They're going for their first 200K. They're going for their first 500K. They're going for their first 100K. They're going for it. And they are attracting clients who are paying in full. So the mistakes that I'm going to tell you are mistakes that I made, that I cleaned up, and the mistakes that I see my clients were making and we cleaned up, okay? So here's the first thing. The first mistake that you might be making in your content, even though you're showing up consistently and you're doing the damn thing, is that you are being overly inspirational. Write that down. You are being overly inspirational. So we hear people say, share your story, just inspire people, just show up and just share your message and it's all gonna be just fine. And yes, that's totally true. And there's an and there. And inspiration can attract people, but it's not gonna sell. Inspiration, it's a good first level baseline, but it's not really going to get people who are committed. So we're talking about the distinction here of committed clients versus not committed, okay? Inspiration attracts people, gets you likes and comments maybe, and gets you pats in the back and like, oh my God, that was so inspiring. But it's not going to really have people be like, oh my fucking God, I need her now, or I need him now, I need them now. Like today, right now, December 1st, it's the day when I decided to commit, where I'm gonna send that DM, where I'm gonna book that call. Inspiration doesn't do that. Inspiration gets you in front of them and captures the attention, but it doesn't get them to say, I'm gonna put money on the line, right? So what is the antidote to inspiration is to really understand that you can keep your inspiration if you're really good at inspiring people, but you're like, where the fuck are the clients that are committed? Because all these people just follow me for like amazing content. I feel so good about myself, but like the bank account is not really showing the level of inspiration, right? So what is the antidote? The most important thing that you want to step into is in learning how to not just be inspirational, but knowing how to create desire. How to create desire. That is how people become committed. And I'm looking at both of you because I'm on Instagram and Facebook. So if I'm doing this, it's because I'm looking at both of you. How do you create desire with your content? When you know how to create desire, people are going to want to come wanting something that you offer, not just telling you that they love you. Nina says, I used to get those messages and that they were so inspired by me. Yes, we all. And look, there's always going to be a pool of people that are just going to love being inspired by you. Yay you, yay them. We're not trying to eliminate that. Like, I inspire people all the time and I get messages all the time saying you inspire me. And also I get sometimes people who are like, you've inspired me for years and I'm still thinking about it. I don't make that a problem. I don't get annoyed by that. I'm not like, I can't believe that you're not ready. I just don't make that a problem. I focus on great. What am I doing and what can I say? Why are they still inspired and not ready? And I speak to the people, like the other bucket of people who maybe are ready today, right? So don't focus your attention on, oh my God, I'm getting people who tell me that I'm inspired, I must be doing something totally terrible. Focus on the people that are ready today. Focus on the people who, can you create that desire for them to be a yes today? And the way you do that, we teach you how to, this is a whole thing. We teach you how to do this inside of the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind, which, by the way, I gotta tell you that when you join this month, you get $1,000 off, and you get a one-on-one messaging mastery call, which is a bonus that's going away forever. Forever is the last time you're ever gonna get it because we have so many people joining the program. The Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind, in case you don't know what it is in 3 months, we help you clarify your message so that you can attract premium clients. So we teach you how to not be inspirational, how to learn how to create desire, and how to really have your unique essence, but know how to create a gap in people's minds so that they see, holy shit, this person is so inspirational, they inspire me, they want to elevate me, I feel drawn to them. And I know that I need the medicine. I know that I need to invest in this container in order to get me the result that I want. You want to learn how to create a gap because the gap creates desire. And there's a way to go about it in a way that feels really natural and delicious. But don't end your posts on like, okay, hope that helped, inspirational. Like, learn how to link your stories and your inspirational posts into the offer in a way that's really elegant and delicious, and that actually creates desire and value in the minds of your customers, of your potential clients, so that they feel like they see the value in working with you. Okay? If you don't know how to do that, we teach you how to do that inside the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind. We have a whole module on that, not a whole module, a whole lesson on that. I'm not gonna teach all of that right now because otherwise we'll be here for 2.5 hours. So, but if you want to do it on your own, learn how can I create more desire with my content instead of just being inspirational? How can I show them that this is where the road ends on the inspirational, but they really need to take action in this way in order to create the result that they want? Cool. Hey, Rachel, good to see you here. Amazing. How much is it? The Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind? Alexandra's asking how much is it? So it's 11K, the regular price, pay in full, or if you pay in full with the $1,000 off, you get it at 10K. So that is a huge savings. And we also have a payment plan of five installments. So I think the installments end up being with the early bird, which is happening now. I think it's like 2,300 or something, or 2,200. So make sure that you guys apply today. And I'll tell you more about that in just a second, but I want to get through these mistakes first. If this is speaking to you, you want to be in Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind. You guys, it's literally when you clarify your message, everything gets easier in your business. I just show up, share my message, and people buy. It's like I pee, I poop, I brush my teeth, I make money, people come. Like, it's just the way it goes. Once you really elevate that message, it's so much easier. You don't need to have a bunch of team members. You don't need to have a bunch of offers. You have one powerful message, one powerful offer, and then everything just streamlines and just feels way lighter than if you had 100 offers, 100 messages, 100 like not 100, but even just 5 offers, 5 messages. Like, it's each offer is a business. So you need to have messaging, marketing, and delivery for each offer. I don't do that. I have one powerful offer, the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind, and it's built a reputation. And that's what I want to invite for all of you, that you think about it. How can I simplify my business, elevate my message, and have one offer really bring me $1 million, which is what's happened in my business. I have a $2.5 million business with only 2 offers, and I keep it so clean and simple. But enough about me. We're not here to talk about me. We're talking about you. So what is the second mistake that you may be making in your marketing? And this is so good. Give me a 2 if you're ready for number 2, because I coached a client on this last week, I can't remember when. And it's been coming up. So give me a 2 in the comments if you're ready. You're so welcome, Alexandra. Okay, so the second thing that people are doing, and you're not even realizing it, and you might be realizing it if you really feel into it, you are being transactional in your marketing. You are being transactional. And there's an energetic concept here, and then there is a practical, tactical concept here. You are being transactional in your marketing, meaning you're posting, you're going online with the intention of, let me just get this out of the way, and let me just put something out there, and I'm going to put high expectations that this post is going to sell for me, and I'm going to get a client from it right away. So you're posting today, expecting results now. Let me show you the energetics behind that. And we all have done it because we invest time, energy, and effort in all the things, creating and sharing our message. And it's part of having an online business. Welcome to the online business world. We get to share is the core foundational thing that we get to become a messenger. We get to become a messenger. And so part of that is creating a message, is sharing our vibe, sharing what we're doing, sharing how we can help people in whatever way you desire. Reels, emails, whatever is aligned for you. You don't have to do it all, but this is what we get to do. So part of doing that is, of course, if you don't notice that energetically, you're going to be posting expecting results tomorrow, tonight, maybe in 2 days. I made a post that needs to get me a client right now. Where are the applications? I did a live stream. Where are the applications? What is happening? Why isn't it working? Why is it working for everyone and not for me? Then we get into this transactional energy and this transactional mindset, which is putting in, I expect something out. Look, I get it. It makes sense that we want to put in, we want to get something out. I get it. But what that tells you, we're talking about attracting highly committed clients, right? Clients that come from places where you don't even realize, you don't even know where they are. They just come to you. That begins by you becoming that client. So I want you to follow me on this. You're invested, you're not fully committed to the process because you're posting expecting results today, expecting results maybe next week, expecting results instantly. And what happens when you do that is you're literally having an energetic blueprint around you, which is, I want it now, and if I don't get it now, I'm not happy. I'm not committed. I'm not fulfilled. That is non-committal energy. You are embodying non-committal energy. We do that sometimes. We're like, I want to do A to get Z, or I want to do 1 to get 2, right? I get it. I'm not saying don't have desires around how you want your marketing to be, but noticing your energy, where are you being non-committal? Where are you being non-committal? So here's what the shift that I want to give you. Being committed, if you want clients to be committed to you, you get to be committed to the process. You get to be committed to the process. And you get to be committed to the compound effect of what you are creating, because you're putting too much pressure on yourself to have instant results and make 40 million in 5 days and make 100K in 2 weeks by thinking that if you do one thing today, it's going to happen tomorrow. Like, yes, and I'm available for miracles and things happen really quickly, but the way that we create miracles in life and things fully landing in unexpected ways is by releasing the pressure that it has to happen tomorrow and releasing the timeline. It's duality. I know you probably thinking, but how can I do that? Yes, you got to hold two realities at once. You got to hold the reality of, I'm ready to receive that today. And I fully believe that there are people out there who are watching, who are committed, who want to work with me right now. Yes, I'm available to receive, and I feel it. And I know it. I feel it. I feel like there are clients right there that want to work with me today. And at the same time, I am not rushed to see them come today. I don't need to see it to believe it. I don't need to see it to believe it. I get to hold the belief that they're there, and I get to stop being transactional and punish them for not responding to my post, because you're punishing them for not being responsive, and in exchange you're also punishing yourself for not being good enough and not writing the post good enough. It's all this self-punishment behavior that we don't recognize, that in our marketing is the perfume of what we're doing, is the thing that you're not really reading or hearing, but it's feeling. People that can smell it. People can energetically sense it when you are being transactional. And so this is what we require to be in a container where you are getting coached around this, because you can be watching this live stream and get the concept logically, but this needs to land in your body and in your experience and in your being. And there are layers that need to be excavated in order for you to actually embody the abundance that is required for you to attract clients who pay in full, or clients who are constantly coming to you. There are layers that need to be uncovered. That is why I have 0 reservations in inviting you to the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind, because not only we clarify your message, but we go deeper into the energetics of, what is happening there? What is underneath the energy of transactional? What do we need to uproot? What do we need to heal? What do we need to look at? What is a new perspective that we need to embed in your DNA so that you feel fully in that abundance? Not just think it, not just think clients are everywhere, but feel it and come from that energy and operate your business from that energy, so that it's not transactional. Is this landing? Give me a yes in the comments if you guys are getting the energy, and if you feel it when you are watching somebody who you can tell it's like the content just feels like it just doesn't feel like it's landing for you. You feel it. Like, I have no words to say other than you get it, right? Yes, yes, yes. Catherine says, investing in the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind was one of my best investments. 100% recommend. And I love Catherine because Catherine had such a beautiful journey of unraveling so many layers and really finding her truth and finding what was right for her. And I never turned somebody into a clone of me, which is what a lot of coaching containers do. It's just like, here's my way, you gotta go do it. And it's like, I help you find your own. I help you unravel the parts of you that need to come alive for you to be clear in your unique message, in your unique method. And you can totally contradict me. You can have philosophies, teachings, programs that are just totally the opposite of me. In fact, I tell my people, like, go your own way and let's make that way work for you. So I just love you, Catherine, so much, because I know you have really landed in your unique way, and she's crushing it. Okay. Let's go with number 3. Oh, I forgot to say something that I wanted to talk about today. That I know that for so many of you, you're showing up. Social media might feel heavy, right? Social media, like doing this kind of thing, a live stream, a training, a post, anything, right? It can feel daunting, heavy. It can feel all the things, right? And I know that there's a lot of messaging around. If it doesn't feel good, don't do it. And sometimes I've shared something along those lines. But here's what I've been refining the way that I teach this. I did not want to get on these live stream today. I was in my bed. I wanted to watch some Netflix and chill before I coach my clients for the mastermind today. I wanted to chill. I just really didn't want to come on here. I didn't feel like it. I was like, oh my God, how many times do I have to talk about messaging? Like, isn't this, like my brain wanted to say, like, I've talked about this before, or I don't feel like it. Like, just want to like get like a little massage with my Theragun and just get a tea and just chill in bed. Like, that was what I felt like doing, you guys. I almost canceled it. I was like, you know what? I'm just not feeling it. Did not want to come in here today. And I thought, here's the reframing. Here's how I want to teach this to you. It's not about things needing to feel good all the time for it to be aligned, for you to want to do it. If it feels good, then I'm going to do it. There's a layer of that. Yes. How do we want to feel? Yes. But sometimes that's a trap because it gets us in short-term thinking. It gets us in instant gratification, which is transactional. Transactional is short-term thinking versus long-term thinking versus compounding. So here's a distinction that I want to give you, and this is so powerful. Like, I really want you to hear the difference. Instead of it needing to feel good, or instead of saying, does this feel good now? Do I want to do this? Does this feel good right now? Because the answer might be no at some point. It's not going to be a fuck yes. I didn't want to come in this live stream. I was not looking like this. But I put on some makeup and I was like, what is the intention? What is the shift? And for me is, does this feel purposeful? Let that land. Does this feel purposeful? Because when you think about, does this feel purposeful, then you get out of your own limitation and you get into what is possible. Why are you really actually doing this? What is the bigger vision of this? What is the bigger point of this? And then it's not about you. It may be about you. It may be totally about you. It's about both. It's about you stepping into the vision of the type of woman or the man or the they that you want to step into. Who do you want to be in this moment? And I know for a fact that for me, what is important is to purposefully step into the version of me that I see. So the version of me that I see, Juliana, 10 years from today, a year from today, what did she think about this moment today? Did she think, yeah, good, like, it's okay, you didn't feel like it, don't do it? That's not what my future self says. My future self says, yes, if you are really don't want to, if there's something happening, like your body really needs you, whatever it is, great, take the time, of course, spaciousness on ourselves first. And can I get to the place where this feels purposeful? Does this feel purposeful? Dr. Maria says, literally open this at the exact right time to reinforce someone you coached me yesterday. Okay, universe, I see you. Yes, Dr. Maria. And congratulations for joining another round of the Momentum Mastermind. I'm so happy to have you. Does this feel purposeful? And this is the mindset that is going to get you into your purpose, into your desire, into your fuck yes. This may not feel good right now, but I'm doing it because I want to touch the lives of the people that I know need my message. And I know, like, look at all the, I have like 20 people in one place, 20 people in another place, like 12 people here in another. All of you wouldn't be receiving this message if it wasn't because I got it my own damn way. And I said, honey, I know this doesn't feel good right now, but do you have a purpose? Does this have a purpose? Does this feel purposeful? How can I make you feel like it? What will feel delicious? What will feel good for you? And I got out and I just shifted the way that I was thinking about this moment. And I was like, oh my God, it's going to feel so good to come alive, to really say what I want to say, not just to say the thing that I feel like I should be saying. Say the thing that I want to say, which is what I'm saying in this moment right here, right now. This is what I wanted to tell you guys, right? Don't put me on a pedestal. I don't always have the energy and like the excitement to share my shit. I don't. but I think about, does this serve a purpose? And do I love that purpose? Am I connected to that purpose? Does that purpose fulfill me? And I know that helping my clients and speaking to all of you right now gives me purpose. This is the woman that I desire to be one day. This is a chance. I have social media. I have live streams. You guys, I was banned from live streaming for a whole year. So live streams to me are like the gift of God. I'm so, like, I value it so much because it was taken away from me. So I don't take anything for granted. Sometimes we take things for granted. We take social media for granted. We take the flexibility that we have for granted. The fact that we just say words on the internet and we can't attract premium clients. What? Is that even for real? Like, I just always think, holy fuck, I live in the best time. The best time. This is the best time to do what I'm doing. This is the best time to be a coach. This is the best time to be an entrepreneur. This is the best time to go and sell the value of my offer. This is the best time to go and do the damn thing, because believe me, a few years from today, or a few years ago, like, I wish I had started live streaming, like, you know, back in 2016 when it started happening. Like, I was scared. I was scared to live stream. I was scared to do the damn thing. And so I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. And listen, it's always a good time and timing is great, but I wish I had started earlier. That's my only regret in life. I don't have regrets in life, but I wish I had started earlier. And for you, I want you to know that earlier is now. Earlier is today. You're not late to the party. This is the time when we get to take advantage of what we have available to us and show up and make the most of it, because we don't know 2 years from today where things are gonna be. We don't fucking know. Things will, who knows? The time is now. If you started as a coach today, the time is now to learn how to attract clients. If you've been coaching for a while and you have a 100K business, 200K, you wanna go to $1 million, whatever that is, join Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind. Because we're gonna help you get there a lot faster than if you were on your own. But the mentality is always to understand that this is the best time. Right now is the best time. Tomorrow is not gonna be better. Later is not gonna be better. Right now, I'm so grateful I have social media to be able to show up in my full radiance and get connected, even though 30 minutes ago, I didn't wanna do this. I really didn't wanna do this. I really didn't. So don't wait for it to feel good. Don't think that the people that show up on social media like me with this energy and this radiance and this connection and this excitement, this power in self, it's just because we always feel this way. I do not feel like this all the time. Hell no. I'm a human. In case you didn't know, I'm a human. Like, I'm still a human. I have feelings. It's just my ability to manage those emotions and manage those thoughts becomes faster and faster and faster. I don't dwell in it. I don't spend weeks in it. I'm able to really work through things faster because I've given myself capacity to feel all of it, to feel lots of it, to feel the full human experience. And if you want that ability, that's what I coach my clients to really embody. Okay. All right. So let's go with number 3. Let's go with number 3 before we go. We got the last one. Last one is so many comments. Alexander says, I love this. For example, I'm not going to buy today, but certain things, some areas ahead, I will buy from you. Great. And that is something that you get to think about. Why not today? Right? I never delay my desires. When you have a desire, follow the desire. I wish I had followed the desire when I knew I wanted to do live streams like 6 years ago. I wish I had just gone for it, even though I wasn't ready. Okay. So the last mistake you're making, you are such a good coach. But you are being so vague. I'm sorry. That's hard to tell you. But even clients who are in my programs, we get to coach them for 3 whole months to be more concise, to be more clear. So you may be really sharing a lot of content on social media, but it's a little bit vague, right? And sometimes vague is fine, because when you have the energetic presence, when you have the energetic buy-in, which is what I was saying before, when you're committed to the process, when you're committed to showing up even if you don't feel like it, the energetic buy-in happens. Therefore, energetic buy-in comes back to you in the form of committed clients, right? But if you really want to elevate your everything to the next level, then being precise, being clear is way more powerful. It just lands properly. It clears the way for people to be a yes much faster. So for example, I had a client, Rachel, one of my clients, Rachel, before we worked together, she was saying in her message things like, I help people achieve their goals and dismantle their programming so that they can expand their somatic body so that they can get into alignment. Can somebody tell me what that is? I don't know. It's fine if there are crickets in the comments. I didn't know what that meant, right? So when we worked on clarifying her message, we found that who she really wanted to help was corporate rebels develop unwavering self-trust so that they can turn their gifts into a thriving profession that lights them up. So different, right? So different. Still has a little bit of essence and flair, but is way more focused on a clearer problem, which is creating self-trust. So it's people in corporate who don't trust themselves. She helps them create deep self-trust so that they can create a profession that they really desire, so that they can really step into a profession they really want, whether it's a business, whether it's a different career, whatever that is. They're not fully trusting themselves. So it's still in the energetic field, in the mindset field, but it has a much more clear resonance with their needs and what they're looking for. So when we are able to identify what is the clear problem that I help my clients solve and how can I articulate that clearly, it's much easier for people to come to you. People are not wondering what is what is expanding their somatic body so that they can get into alignment. Expanding the somatic body so that they can get into alignment. Like, you know what that means, but they have no idea. Another client, she was saying, I help you tap into your divine feminine goddess so you can become a magnet for all your desires with ease. What is that? How do we make that even more delicious? So we looked at where are the areas that she actually had helped people with the most success, or did she had helped herself? Where was she in the deepest level of integrity and power? And so we came up with, I help divorced women attract a committed and highly devotional man in 6 months. That is way more clear, way more precise, way more desirable. So these are the upgrades that are so important. Notice the difference, right? You notice that we can say vague things, but in a clear way. It's not like you have to promise things that you don't know how to promise. We just get to say it in a really clear way. So those are the 3 mistakes that I wanted to share with you. Those are the fixes. Those attract highly committed clients. So if these resonated with you, I want to invite you to stick around for just a couple of seconds and moments, because I want to invite you to apply to the Magnetize and Monetize Mastermind. In 3 months, I help you clarify your message so that you can attract premium clients. And I gotta tell you that the results of the mastermind don't lie. If you can go and you want to go check out the testimonials, all on the sales page. People really get amazing results because we are able to help them not just from a mindset and energetic perspective, but also from a very practical and strategic aspect. So what happens? The first thing is we help you elevate the quality of clients that you attract so that you start attracting committed clients. We clean up all the messaging and all the words that you have that is attracting non-committed clients, and we help you turn that around so that you attract more people who are actually ready for the transformation. Then I help you create a signature pathway, an offer that is really going to help people understand how you're going to take them from where they're at now to where they want to be. And we help you brand it, explain it in a way that's going to really make you feel confident in your ability to share it with the world, show up on social media and share it in your live streams, talk about it in a sales call. So we create a signature offer that is really going to support that. And if you already have one, we help you optimize it and explain it in a more potent way. Then I help you clarify your message so that you know exactly what are the things you need to say in order to attract those clients. And lastly, I give you the process to essentially turn strangers on the internet to paying full committed clients, which you have hundreds of examples on the sales page of how that has worked for my clients. It's really unlike any other program that you'll ever be in. Every single person that goes through it, most of the people, I mean, I don't have every single person because that would be a call, that would be a tall order for me to have recorded that in some way, shape, or form. But every person that goes through it comes and gets exactly what they needed. And they say that it's the best investment that they've ever made, because it's not like every other marketing mastermind where you only get a little bit of tactics, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You really get a multi-dimensional support on mindset, energetics, strategy, and tactics. So I want to invite you to apply and fill out the application. Guys, we already, again, if you apply before December ends, you have the early bird bonus. So what that means is you get instant access to the modules, you get $1,000 off, and you get a one-on-one messaging mastery call, one-on-one with the dearest, most amazing copy coach in my team, Parmise, who is absolutely a savage word sniper, so good. Ask any of my clients. She's amazing. She's going to help you clarify your message in just one call. So you have the whole rest of the 3 months to really just deepen everything else in your sales process, know how to attract people, just everything else that we do in the program. So apply now before the early bird ends, because it's ending forever. That early bird bonus with the one-on-one call with Parmise ends forever. So I want to invite you to apply. I'm going to drop the link here. If you're watching on Instagram, go to the link in my bio. And if you are watching here, wait, let me see. Is my assistant here? Maybe she dropped the link. I don't know where it went. I'm going to say http://access julianagarcia.com/magnetize. There we go. All right, my loves, that's all I got for you today. I love you all so much. I will see you next week for another amazing training, and have an amazing weekend. Mwah. Bye.